Shit, I execute, I get into my shoes. Wouldn't shoot. I drop balls like boom. He dropped the beat just to double the digits.
That right there is the world's longest creative shot, I think. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Either way, this shot right here was not only 420 meters, 420, funny number, but it also took me 6 hours to hit. Now you may be thinking, why? Why would you waste 6 hours of your life by repeating the exact same retake and missing the exact same trick shot? Well, to be completely honest with you, I have no clue. I don't know what I was thinking, okay? But that doesn't matter. The point is I hit it and I will never ever need to hit it again. Now in today's video, I'm pretty much just going to be going over and talking about the painful process I went through when going for not only this clip, but all my other major clips from my past montages. And believe it or not, but the backstory behind these clips were actually pretty interesting. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright, so before I talk about the process behind the famous 420 meter clip, I'm going to briefly talk about my style of clips and why I chose to go for them. It all started when I was looking at the current state of Fortnite montages, which I noticed that they were literally all the same. Like, no joke, I'm sure there's at least a million Lemonade montages out there. And I wanted to make montages, but I wanted my montages to be different and not the same as you'd see on the YouTube homepage. And this is exactly where my friend Sxorp went into play. He had the exact same idea as me. He didn't want to make boring algorithm videos, he wanted to make something different. So what he did was he made a montage where he would do a free build and hit a distant no scope on a player. And this blew my mind because this was something completely new and never really seen before. So I gained inspiration from him and decided to make montages featuring this new playstyle, which is what we call trick building, which is literally the word trickshotting and free building put together. And another thing is, I used to really enjoy trickshotting when playing Battle Royale, so why not put together two things we love such as free building and trickshotting into the same playstyle. So yeah guys, please just go check out Sxorp because he was really the first person to come up with this playstyle, and I was just really one to gain inspiration and build off of it. His links are in the description. Headshot! But yeah, that's pretty much how it started. I really just wanted to make montages with really unique clips and far trick shots. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, let's fast forward in time and talk about the 420 meter clip. Now I decided to go for this because I really wanted to see how far a shot can be in creative, and when we were testing, we found out that bullets actually disappear or become inactive after a certain amount of distance. Please! Now this distance is actually very inconsistent. Like sometimes it's around 290 meters and sometimes it was around like 350 meters. I don't know, creative is weird. But yeah, after that certain amount of distance, some of the shots would just not function and the clipbot would just stay alive. But that was the thing, some of the shots wouldn't function, meaning that there were still shots that did damage. So my dumbass thought it'd be a great idea to go for a shot over this range where they become inactive and hope that it actually hit. And after that, we literally just got started. So I came up with a very basic free build that just had a side jump and a head bop, so then I could easily repeat it because I knew for a fact that I would have to redo the shot hundreds of times because I would miss, which is exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure I did well over 300 attempts. But this is where it got crazy. This was my third attempt, literally only 5 minutes into going for the shot. No. Yeah, that happened. I made a simple mistake of not lowering my clipbot. It still pains me to this day. So after that, we both thought it was pretty funny because this was only the third attempt and we thought, oh, okay, this is pretty easy. This will just take a couple of minutes. Yeah, no, it didn't. It didn't take a couple of minutes. And so yeah, hours went on repeating the exact same free build and the exact same shot, and during this process, I blanked around 6 times. So I technically hit the clipbot 6 times before it actually counted. But yeah, that all didn't matter because in the end, I ended up hitting it and I was pretty happy with how the clip came out. Oh, also real quick, I do want to give a massive shout out to my clipbot, Parallel Provoker, because he had to suffer along with me for all 6 hours on this shot, so please go check him out in the description. He's an insane clipbot and helped me out so much. And yeah, that's the 420 meter clip, which I think is the furthest in creative, but if you've seen further, please feel free to comment below and I'd love to find out. Though this isn't the only difficult shot I've covered during my time making montages. My most famous montage, called Clean, had a very insane shot that was 271 meters, and it's still my most loved shot to this day. The actual free build for this shot was horrible in my opinion since it was just so messy and unsmooth, but the headshot is really what made it worth it. Like what? Tell me that isn't satisfying. But yeah, this clip took around the same amount of time as the 420 meter one, and I actually hit the shot twice before deciding to stick with this one because the ones I hit before were actually really crappy and they weren't headshots. I also did another shot in the same montage that was actually 240 meters, and this one is also my favorite because the whole clip is just so smooth and it was just really executed perfectly.
Just let me know so I won't do you move on. Just let me lose interest.
Now moving away from my furthest shots, I also really enjoyed my short shots as well because these ones had more complex free builds but ended in very satisfying shots as well.
I just farted in my
Super satisfying, huh? But yeah, after talking about it, I finally realized why I spent countless hours on these shots, and it's simply just because I wanted to be unique in the community, and I just really wanted my own style of montages. The way montages are nowadays are just so repeated and basic, and I just want to inspire you guys to go out there and just please be creative and think of ways to do different content, because trust me, it's just really rewarding to be unique. I just wanted to be unique and different from everybody else, even if it took hours of boringness and pain. So I hope I at least inspired you guys too. I made this video as a message that I'm no longer gonna be making montages, at least for a while, because it really does take a long time and effort, and as of right now, I feel like I left off a great journey on the channel. And no, I'm not quitting YouTube, just montages for a little bit. For the rest of the video, I'm just gonna be showing you guys my favorite shots that I hit, so please go ahead and enjoy that. But yeah, if you guys made it this far, that technically means that you enjoyed it, because if you didn't, why the hell would you still be watching? So go ahead and drop a like. Also, if you want to support me even further, using code LOYALS in the Fortnite item shop would be great. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out.
I'm trying to find like how long it takes me to hit this, and I said it'll probably take me a day.
Oh. Why did you stop though?
Because dude, every time we break it, TikTok break.
Oh.
I think you just gotta go